Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jimbo the Fuzzy, and welcome back to Stellaris. Last time I left off with an impending engagement over here. I'm going to take a quick moment before we start that to put a little money in the coffers of this sector. It does have a little energy deficit here, so it is going to need to throw us some cash. We're going to need to contribute some energy to it right now in order for it to build itself up enough that we can... Well... who do I want to send? I think... Do I need him on the homeworld? No, I can live without him on the homeworld. So we will send Governor Rebick out to manage the sector, and hopefully he ensures it is, well managed. And of course I forgot to zoom in before we started the fight. Silly me. We are going to take lots of casualties here.
Debris analyzed. Situation log updated.
The Galactic Curling Kingdom. Okay. Where you're located. Well, fine. We're going to return the favor. And you're back to our little alien attack watching. Now, once our ships
Situation log updated.
Once our ships get within range, nothing stops them, it seems. But until they get within range, they're pretty fragile. Our shields come back pretty quickly on this at the speed, so that's good to know. I don't know how many of those will survive this fight, but
Hostile fleet engaged.
we might make out with only one casualty. Interesting. Sovereign is... I don't know what's there. Whatever it is, it's dying very quickly.
Situation log updated.
And I think we're gonna lose one more ship.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Unless they moved it to the back somehow and the enemy is... Nope, enemy's targeting it. Still, 2 ships for... Yep, we lost another one. Still. In exchange for 3 systems, losing 2 ships, not a huge deal.
Situation log updated.
Alright. You are... coming back to the homeworld. And once you're there, build a pair of replacement pair of replacement corvettes, excuse me. And then you can come over here and research all those projects. Meanwhile, our construction ship which is highly bored, come over, build the research stations, and build the mining stations. As we have money for a little while. Well, it'll be nice to see that hit the spaceport and we can no longer have to worry about such high maintenance costs, although they are still pretty high. Although it looks like Kursk is fully colonized. Not quite. Next month.
Colony established.
Right on cue. I think I should put a colony in Akanar. And I'll build that at Volanus. There we go. Okay, our fleet is fully repaired. But even with all these colonization costs, we're still making money. We've come a long way. We still don't have this done yet. Oh, that's engineering research though, so it's gonna delay our fortress. Governor is leveled. Good. I think we can dismantle the frontier outpost in Wraxham. So that does the borders. Not much. Kinda worried about what'll happen if we do it in Tuban, even though we do have a system, even though we do have a colony there already. Colony is almost done. I'm going to wait because, again, Akanar, I want to keep it. If you look at this, we're not quite getting out to sensor range, and this
System survey complete.
Okay, Zoltan has been surveyed. What have we learned about Zoltan? Where's Zoltan? 3 energy, 2 minerals, nothing too terrible. Also, we need Keld.
Colony established.
Good. Another colony. Let's build another pair of colony ships. One to grab Akana, one to grab Keld. And that will... Where that colony ship's going. Spaceport, homeworld. Give me another colony ship. It's there. We don't have tundra colonization, so we can't take advantage of that right now.
Colony established.
I just started to put tundra world colonization on our queue. And... Sector management time. And Tamaria, you can have Killed and Mirrored. Actually, I didn't mean to give it Mirrored. That's gonna hurt, but... Ouch. Oh well. I want Mirrored for myself. And you can zip back there. Okay, at this point, I'm starting to think they have to know I have that wormhole station there.
Debris analyzed.
Oh, hello there. Blue crystal capacitors, 30% progress, 10% produce on regenerative hull tissue, and 15 physics, and 5 society. Alright. Definitely worth it.
Construction complete.
Let's get off that queue. And we have another colony ship. This one comes up to Akamar 5. We're gonna colonize with this thing. And after a lot of thinking, right here seems the best. So now we have that sector, which will hopefully help boost our overall research income. We have energy just close to getting done. Well, our energy's finally looking okay. Which just means that we need to build we need to start upgrading everything again. For another pair of Corvettes in place. Ooh. Ouch. That one colony was the last thing I wanted to put there. So I'm going to... How do you guys feel about me? I do need that one colony there. And I gotta be sorry to these guys. Ouch. Wait, Wrexham, how do you have a star... How do you not... Never mind.
Debris analyzed.
Oh, that's right, because there was a... More blue crystal capacitors, more regenerative hull tissue, more physics, more society. Good. You can actually completely research those just off what you pick up. So we're stalling out our engineering research to improve our physics and society research, which I can kind of accept. But at the same time, it's kind of annoying. And I gotta check how much we hurt these guys. Okay. That's a temporary modifier, so as long as we don't do anything more. Although it did hurt. Because we already have 100 trust. Ouch. For Starflock, you're not full again, are you? No, but once you are... Okay, mining station done.
Construction complete.
I do also have to come scout these systems up here. And science ship. Which seems...
Debris analyzed.
I think I should put this one next on my list. For after I get done with all this debris. Though I don't know how much debris is here. Okay. Mining drone lasers, 10% progress, 10 physics, and 5 engineering points. I don't know how good the mining drone lasers are going to be, but we'll see. It probably can't be, you know, the worst thing in the world. We've completed the research of deep space installations. We can build fortresses. Okay. Unlocks component kinetic battery. Very long-range artillery capable of hurling powerful rounds over extreme distances with a large degree of accuracy. Is this the opposite of a railgun? It seems fairly... yeah, that's interesting. It's the opposite of an autocannon, I mean. It only goes on large mounts. Maybe we should get some of those. They seem like they'd be useful to us. What's the range? Range 120, those are ranged missiles. They match torpedoes. And fusion missiles have a range of 90. So that gives our projectile weapons a really long-range attack. Or at least a long-range projectile attack. Which is definitely worth considering. Torpedoes, on the other hand, seem like they could be useful. Plasteel armor, I mean, better armor is never a bad thing. High-density munitions, no, let's not bother with those. This is gonna take the longest. But I don't think... You know what? 5 years. We'll deal with 5 years. I can live with 5 years.
Anomaly found.
A large amount of ship debris can be found in orbit around this planet, possibly the remnants of some kind of massive fleet action. Research it. You are our anomaly expert. It's probably going to give us some extra mineral production, which... I will not say no to extra minerals. Who would say no to extra minerals? Alright. Tolarians massacre on Convia Prime. A strike force belonging to the Meta-Tolarian Front, a radical group on Convia Prime, recently launched an attack on a large Tolarian settlement. The few defenders were quickly wiped out, after which the Meta-Tolarians swept through the settlement and massacred the population in their homes. A spray-painted message on the rubble states, Meta-Tolarians are the future. This colony's just never going to grow, is it? Yeah, that's worrying. And we can't force people off the planet. Look. There's clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Takvan 1 at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapons blasts, and scans on TVS Courageous Hatchling have picked up several hoaxes on the ground. Those wrecked ships are all in very poor condition. The fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science Officer Legrac is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies. Well, go take a look. That is the...
Situation log updated.
Mount Great... Yeah. In this case, I am going to take you. You're in orbit around where? Cyprus, yes. System research over there. Good. You come over and research the projects. Alright, that'll work.
System survey complete.
And there will be some overlap, so they'll be helpful. Mining station done. Congratulations. Wondering if we should upgrade our...
Colony established.
The Hagatham hegemony declared war on the United Ivadi Empire. So, one guys I could have, gone along with are gonna get wiped out. Oh well. So be it. Good. Their colony's built up. And... Alright. Oh, we still have that colony ship there. Never did colonize Kid like I planned. Just looking at this... There's really no good place to put it, but... How about right... Here, maybe? Yeah, that looks good. And that sector... Check out my sectors. Curses still needs some energy. Let's just give a nice big boost. Genium... Fine. I can always tap a little more into Genium if I need to. And Mario is just huge. At least in terms of energy. Not a lot of minerals there. Might want to give it Devasa just to help it with its mineral production. And take that just for a little more research capability. And the fact that I'm getting my researchers some projects. No, I don't want you. I want you. And when you're done, you're coming back to Sipus Prime to assist in research. There. And I do need to take a look over. Alright, that's giving me influence. Forgot that did that. Lots of science there. Decent amount there. Almost none there. Not a lot there. Some. Charles Secundus gets a lot, but that's mostly because of the reservations. And nothing on Tiblix Secundus yet. Mostly because the population's still growing. I guess I can live with that for the moment. How long? Not fast enough. Oh well. I suppose we'll have to live with it. I've got my science ships going on doing their thing. I have the one anomaly. You know what? You're back to full strength. Get your butt over here. And deal with these crystalline entities. Because I do want this system surveyed. Just far... Yeah, just far too... It's annoying me that it hasn't been surveyed. I got a calling ship that's
Research complete.
Yeah. Research complete. Capacity boosters. Our genetic engineering has reached a new level. This in terms of our leadership. We have nothing to chance no matter the cost. Through exacting curation of DNA banks do we build the leaders of tomorrow. Leadership. Xenos allowed. No. Tile blockers. We're starting to do the tropical worlds, so that'd be really nice. At the same time, we also have tundra worlds. That's a hard call. Do I want to put down one more sector right now? I think that might be a good idea. But as you can see, this has gone from almost nothing to about halfway done. Just because of our special project we're researching. And while it's slowing down our engineering, this is progressing faster than we could get it done normally. And our society research is getting along normally as well. I'm going to have to go with Tundra World. We need it. We've got too many Tundra Worlds around that we could be colonizing. Uh-oh. Hi there. Go have fun, you guys.
Debris analyzed.
We've got debris analyzed. Just a little physics and engineering
Hostile
research.
fleet engaged.
Blowing up some drones. Hooray, hooray.
Situation log updated.
And you can come over to our homeworld again. Good, done. Let's see. You. Once you get done with that, you have another task in front of you. I mind delaying our tech a little bit. I know we didn't lose anything, and that's enough. That needs a few more destroyers, and they both need more cruisers. Mining station done. Speaking of that, though, Cursa, do you have a spaceport? No, you do not. You're going to get projectile defense module. Akana is going to get a spaceport with a projectile defense module. Taban is going to get a spaceport with a projectile defense module. And Wrexham is going to get spaceport with a projectile defense module. That should help their energy deficit a lot. And will also help with my fleet cap, which I'm nowhere near now. Well, I have the money and the energy to go through and upgrade things. I think it's about time I did that.
Special project complete.
The team undersigned... Let's just hit that button. Team under Science Officer Skiddered has finished their expedition on Talk Mountain 1 and returned to the TVS Alert hatchling. Sadly, the wrecked starships on the surface were too badly damaged to recover any useful technologies. These vessels were clearly very advanced, however, and we could gain valuable engineering insights if we analyzed the way they were designed. We should consider the construction of a permanent science outpost in orbit. Yes, we should. That's definitely worth it. And we've got a lot of upgrades to do. Given the economic situation, I think I'm just going to do those between episodes. Although I will... Forgot to go blow that thing up. But they were done after the one fight. Science vessel, science vessel. This one... Come over here, I want you to survey it, and then you can research it. Alright, we got a wormhole.
Analyzed.
Wormhole is forming. Ah, hello, hello. That is another science ship. Oh, did I leave this one on?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Huh. Interesting. They just changed their formation. They did.
Situation log updated.
Okay. Next job will be to research those projects. And I'm going to send the first staff log back home, end the episode, and queue up most of our upgrades for surface structures. If there is anything that is particular, I'll save that for the next episode. But otherwise, it's going to be all the routine stuff. Level 1 to level 2, level 2 to level 3. You know. No point showing you all that. Anyway, I have been Jimbo the Fuzzy. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again.